On December 28th, 2025, I posted this video. It was a Geometry Dash layout showcase for one of my favorite songs right now, Turn the Lights Off by Tally Hall. And people seemed to like it, so on January 8th, I posted this progress update. Again, the response was very positive, and a lot of you seem interested in seeing more of this level. But the last update you've seen of this level was on January 29th, 2026. It is now March 15th. What gives? Did Carl give up? Is this a dead level? Well, do you want the good news or the bad news first? I'll start with the good news. The good news is that I'm almost done with the level. Yay. Now the bad news. I scrapped the level. But Carl, what? Why? Why would you do this? You see, I had a vision for this level. I've been obsessed with the idea of building an extra long demon for a while now. When I first started building this level, I already had a bit of experience building gameplay, but my decorating skills were, subpar at best. So I decided to take a look at one of my favorite levels in the demon list, which is Flame Wall. Flame Wall is a 7-minute long epic rated level that looks absolutely stunning, but if you look closely, you notice there are no moving objects. Instead, techniques like stop motion animations, psychedelic flashes, and camera shake are used to give the level its spirit. The only moving objects appear at the very end of the level when the floor and ceiling close in on the player. So I took that cue from Flame Wall and I started decorating lights off without using any move triggers. At first, it was easy. I had a lot of tools at my disposal, and I had a lot of fun using different techniques to breathe life into the level, including, but not limited to, this effect with spinning objects, this part where scary faces fade in and out of water, and of course, this gradient masking effect that inverts the player's colors. So if I was having so much fun, what went wrong? Several things. Firstly, the original parameter that I set for myself, which was no move triggers, began to get progressively more annoying as I ran out of ideas. I started having a ton of cool ideas involving move triggers that my self-imposed rule would just not let me use. Also, the level was not living up to my vision. The quality of the parts is incredibly inconsistent, like this part that looks absolutely amazing, and then, whatever the hell this is. I also had several aesthetic ideas that were competing for space. Flame Wall's 1.9 style, the chaotic energy of Tally Hall's official video for Turn the Lights Off, and a bunch of features introduced in 2.2. And worst of all, the thing that killed the level for real? Guys, I became a better creator. I joined the Discord server for the Geometry Dash Creator School, and I started completing a bunch of challenges and exercises, and I started to gain a better understanding of the GD editor and of the different elements of level design, which was like gameplay and block designs and effects and shapes and color schemes and everything else. I began to recognize the faults in my own level, and being the overly self-critical buffoon that I am, I decided that it was just more worth it to build a completely new level. So that's what I did. The new Turn the Lights Off will take many ideas from the original, like the black and white dual section and the contrasting calm and fast sections, but this time I plan to take more inspiration from the music video. During the drop sections, I want big scary cartoony monsters to jump around and dance around the player. I'm doing away with the Flame Wall idea, and I will be using move triggers. I also used my improved knowledge of the GD editor to make a layout that is better synced and flows better than the original. The following showcase will happen in 3 parts. First, I will show the original uncompleted level. Then, I will showcase what I have of the new level, which right now is the layout, beginning and end screens, and the first 10 seconds or so of gameplay. Finally, I will showcase both levels side by side so that the differences can be compared. Before I showcase the layouts, I will take any questions that you may have. Carl, when will you be done with the level? The answer? I honestly don't know. I will, however, keep posting progress updates, so make sure you're subscribed to see those. Carl, will you release the original level? Right now? No. For the simple reason is that I don't want someone to complete or fix my layout. I may change my mind about that. I could be paranoid, who knows. What's the difficulty of the new level? The original level is supposed to be a hard demon, and I have tried my best to keep it that way for the new level. The new level, however, requires more clicks and may objectively be more difficult, I don't know. Can I make a part? No. If you have any other questions or comments about this level, please leave them below. I enjoy reading comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching and enjoy the showcase.
Don't go in there, you'll become one. Freaky creatures, monster party. Eyes of yellow, scales and feathers, tails and tethers. Turn the lights off, bend the nightmare, you control it. Artful dodger, easy does it. Shut the closet, get under the covers. Snakes and lovers, turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns, to see how bright the fire inside of us burns. And everybody wants to get evil tonight, but all the devils masquerade under the light. Here's the pinky, there's the kinky. Everybody complicated, man and woman should be stronger. Books abandoned, breathe the water. Mind distracted, sons and daughters out for slaughter. Turn the lights off. Don't you like it? I know I do. How about you? What do we know? Tiny patterns, hypnotizing, terrorizing. Turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns. To see how bright the fire inside of us burns. And everybody wants to get evil tonight. But all good devils masquerade under the light. Diamonds twinkle brightly, dance in darkness, blow the nights off. Sleepy child, spark desire, walk the fire. Don't go in there, you'll become one. Freaky creatures, monster party. Eyes of yellow, scales and feathers, tails and tethers. Turn the lights off. Bend the nightmare, you control it. Artful dodger, easy does it. Shut the closet, get under the covers. Snakes and lovers, turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns. To see how bright the fire inside of us burns. Everybody wants to get evil tonight. But all good devils masquerade under the light. Here's the pinky, there's the kinky. Everybody complicated. Man and woman, baby child, calm and wild. Turn the lights off. Don't remember what we look like. Younger holding one another. Paper colors, dangle streaming, tangle screaming. Turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns. To see how bright the fire inside of us burns. And everybody wants to get evil tonight. But all good devils masquerade under the light. Can't they take it? Should be stronger. Books abandoned, breathe the water. Mind distracted, sons and daughters out for slaughter. Turn the lights off. Don't you like it? I know I do. How about you? What do we know? Tiny patterns, hypnotizing, terrorizing. Turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns. To see how bright the fire inside of us burns. And everybody wants to get evil tonight. But all good devils masquerade under the light. Diamonds twinkle brightly, dance in darkness, blow the nights off. Sleepy child, spark desire, walk the fire. Don't go in there, you'll become one. Freaky creatures, monster party. Eyes of yellow, scales and feathers, tails and tethers. Turn the lights off. Bend the nightmare, you control it. Artful dodger, easy does it. Shut the closet, get under the covers. Snakes and lovers, turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns. To see how bright the fire inside of us Who's the kinky? Everybody complicated. Man and woman, baby child, calm and wild. Turn the lights off. Don't remember what we look like. Younger, holding one another. Paper colors dangle streaming, tangle screaming. Turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns, to see how bright the fire inside of us burns. And everybody wants to get evil tonight, but all good devils masquerade under the light. Can't they take it? Should be stronger. Books abandoned, breathe the water. Mind distracted, sons and daughters out for slaughter. Turn the lights off. Don't you like it? I know I do. How about you? What do we know? Tiny patterns, hypnotizing, terrorizing. Turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns, to see how bright the fire inside of us burns. And everybody wants to get evil tonight, but all good devils masquerade under the light. The diamonds twinkle brightly, dance in darkness, blow the nights off. Sleepy child, spark desire, walk the fire.